Exterminate everything! Exterminate everything! I know, my doll-like voice is terrible. Hello, everybody. My name's Drew. Well, welcome back to Feed the Beast. And yes, there is, in fact, a Dalek on my head. I mean, there had to be a Dalek in this game if the TARDIS is a thing. And I managed to find it, and I'm now wearing a Dalek on my head for a hat. And let's just pretend I never ever made the terrible Dalek voice and move on with our lives. But welcome back to our lovely Feed the Beast world, where we have got, so many goodies to play with. If you remember last episode, we built this guy. This lovely smeltery. And oh boy, it works really, really well. Almost too well, but not actually too well. I don't know, that statement made more sense in my head than it did coming out. But hey, whatever. You deal with it as it comes along. And my microphone's behaving weirdly. How does today find you guys? Hopefully you guys are all having a good day. I'm having a fantastic time as usual. Let's take it. Get back here. So as usual, we've been working. I've been hard at. I can't even speak today. Wow. As usual, I have been at hard. Wow. Fuck. Take 3. Click clack. As usual, there you go. I have been hard at work working on different things. This being one of them. So I automated this guy again. We've got our drum, which is slowly running in lava, but that's okay. Still lots. And I made a new farm. I made a second farm. So we've got our oak tree farm, as we made the other day, which I'm slowly beautifying. And then I went ahead and made this one. It's another tree farm. This one is for rubber wood, as I know we're going to need rubber. And automating that is always a good idea. Let's go and take a look. It exists in the same manner as the oak tree farm. It's really not that complicated. Same method, same principle applies. Now, the nice part is that we can still turn rubber wood into charcoal. So we, in fact, have doubled, well, maybe not quite doubled, as the production of rubber wood isn't as fast as oak trees. Oak trees are the fastest growing tree in Minecraft, or at least, to my knowledge, the fastest growing tree in Minecraft, without getting into tree breeding and whatnot. And they're still putting out more wood than otherwise. But with the added benefit of the rubber wood, it's dual purpose. Not only can we use it as charcoal, but once we get an extractor up and running, once we get into some IC2 machinery, we can use that rubber wood in order to get the rubber from IC2. And this setup is still cooking along just fine. In fact, we're actually saturated on wood right now. We don't need any more wood. This one's not as saturated as this, just because of the nature of the displacement of the items. So actually, we'll toss that stack in there. But as you can see right now, it's all rubber wood that's in there, because I'm trying to collect some oak wood up so that we actually have wood on hand without having to worry about it. And that's, again, the nice part about this system is that we can just change it and be like, hey, I'm just going to grab that filter and change it. Keep going. Oh, good God, excuse me. I went ahead and put a window in here, just as a, because I can. This will get nice, like, prettied up at some point. I haven't really settled on the design for aesthetics yet, but it's coming along. I've upgraded our storage, added a little more to our storage. So we've got these golden chests going on as well now. And then I'm just knocking holes in everything now. Let me get rid of you. I went ahead and I added these 2 chests using labels. These are all our vanilla saplings and flowers. These are all our modded ones. So you can see, that doesn't belong in there. But you can see we've got Witchery, Botania. I believe Mature is in here too. Maybe not. Oh no, Pneumaticraft, that's what it was. So we've got Witcher, Pneumaticraft, and Botania are all going in here for seeds. So just to try and break our storage up and get things nice and neat. Because they were the opposite. Yes, more raw plastic. We need raw plastic. I'll toss you in here. But today we're going to be building something called the Cobbleworks. Now, I just built the Cobbleworks in Agrarian Skies. And I loved the idea so much, I'm going to build it in this mod pack too. Not that we strictly need a lot of cobblegen, but it's it's a machine that we can build. Oh, I cannot stop yawning. And B, it's also just fun to build stuff. And we can use a lot of the byproducts created from it for other things. Because it will make, besides cobblestone, it will also make smooth stone, gravel, sandstone, sand, glass, and niter. And niter is important. Oh, let's go. Niter. There it is. Now, niter is important because you can get it from several different places, but it's useful in several recipes. One being this strengthened glass from railcraft. You've also got it in, where were you? So you can use it for fertilizer, for making gunpowder in large quantities. You also need it to make cryothium dust. And I don't think you need it for anything else. We have phytogrow. That is thermal expansion, which I've never seen before. Oh, wow, you can make a ton of that with charcoal dust and slag, eh? Interesting. Rich phytogrow. Okay, so same kind of deal. And then I'm assuming, yeah, that was it. I was wondering if you could use it for the other fertilizer, but the answer was no. But yeah, we're going to be making the cobbleworks. But to do that, we're going to need several machines to get that started. So I'm going to make sure I have all the materials gathered and ready at our disposal to make the machinery, and then we'll get to work. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back, and I believe I've got everything I need in order to make all of the basic parts of this, starting with one of my favorite creations, the igneous extruder. Now, for those of you that have no idea how to make an igneous extruder or what it is, here's the recipe. You're going to need at least a basic machine frame, a pneumatic servo, 2 copper gears, those are copper, glass, and pulverizer. Or not a pulverizer, a piston, which we have. We have all of that. So we're going to grab the igneous extruder. Oh, I'm going to need to make another piston, aren't I? Yeah. So let's grab the materials for that while I'm thinking about it. Now, these guys are amazing. I love the igneous extruders. What they do, in essence, is they make cobblestone. And if you feed them lava and water, they will make smooth stone and obsidian. Now, the important thing about those last two is that you will actually need to supply them with a consistent source of both. I think smooth stone only needs lava continuously, not the water, but obsidian needs both. At least in the original version, not 100% sure about this version. We're going to find out. But if you give them a bucket of each, it'll make cobblestone forever, which I think is pretty awesome. So we're going to need another one of these guys for our pulverizers. So we got to put that guy there. That guy goes like that. Piston. Okay, so the next one we want to make are, in fact, those pulverizers. So, what's without using L? Pulver. No, not pulver. Oh, pulverizers. So again, you're going to make a recipe kind of like that. I have all the materials, so we're going to make, we need 2 more of those guys, because we're going to need to make 2 of them. I love the whole shift clicking. Really, I don't have enough? Really? Really? Oh, because I put the other copper gears I had over there. And now I got enough. There you go. Okay, so there's 2 pulverizers, and then we're also going to need 2 furnaces. So, redstone furnace. These guys are going to be responsible for. Oh, I don't know that I have enough to make both, because I only have 2 bricks. That's a problem. I don't even know enough to make that. What? No, I totally got the materials to make that. Oh, you know why? Because they thought I wanted a different machine thing. That's fine. We're going to need to make 1. Really? I'm sure about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, no. Well, that's annoying. So I'm going to need to make 1 more machine frame, and I'm going to need to make 2 more bricks. That's slightly aggravating, but that's okay. And I think I need to make more bronze gears as well, don't I? Yeah, or copper gears. Okay, so let's make 2 more copper gears. So we'll go. I thought I had enough. Oh, well, proves I didn't. Because the last thing we're going to need to make is a cyclic assembler, which we're going to need. Oh, we're going to need those anyway, so. I need 4 of them. So why don't we just take those like that and go boom. Okay, now do you have enough to make me a redstone furnace? Yes. Okay, so we have the one. We're going to need to make another one, which means we need clay, which I only had the 2 more of, I think. Pretty sure. Unless I've got any hiding somewhere, which... Oh, no, I got bricks. Ha, good. I have more bricks. Totally forgot that I had those. Okay, so we can make one more furnace. So we've got both furnaces. We need one more thing for the cyclic assembler. Now, the cyclic assembler is not something that I play around with a lot. I've just started kind of working out with them. They are pretty cool. Oh, that's not what I want. I want the basic one. Where are you? Basic. Will you make that for me? No. So I need one more tin gear. Which, do I have enough tin to make you? I do. I was making more tin anyway, so it's not like I'm losing out on anything here. So we'll grab our tin gear, put that in the middle. Now, this recipe, for those of you familiar with earlier versions of thermodynamics and thermal expansion, is not the same. It is different. Oh, really? Okay. Ever so slightly. There was only machine frames before. There weren't like different tiers of machine frames. So that's relatively new. And oh, what else are we missing? No, I had everything, didn't I? Oh no, copper gears. I thought I made the copper gears. Damn it. All right. Fine. Here I was thinking I'd made enough copper gears. Evidently not. Okay, now do I have everything? Yes. Cyclic assembler. Okay, this guy's really cool. When you put him down, you can give it instructions to make something using schematic paper, and it'll, as long as it has materials, it'll automatically make it. It's the basic auto crafting. It's really simplified. Anything that can be made in that grid, it'll make it. Super, super useful for something like what we're going to be building today. Let me grab that guy so I don't break it. And of course, like everything from thermal expansion now, it has upgrade paths available to it. Now we are going to need powered cabling because I ran out pretty much. One thing I'm already missing, and I've said this before, was I'm missing greatly the power of applied energistics. That mod is so very good at what it does, and I miss it already. Well, let's grab this igneous extruder, and let's turn that mod off. So I've got this lovely window here now. I don't know if we're showing that off. So here's where we're going to be building in. And the igneous extruder is going to go up top like that. Right beside it is going to be our first pulverizer. And then right below it is going to be our first furnace. And then what the idea is going to have all of this in here, which, let's see, can I give me more information? Nah, it didn't give me anything else. So we can augment this thing, integrated servo. Output level 1, redstone control. So, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Modular framework, reconfigurable sides. Okay, can I reconfigure? Oh, okay, good. So anyway, the idea is that this is going to make cobblestone, and we're going to blank all our sides out here, and we're going to tell it I want you to output to there, and I want you to output to there. So it'll output in both directions, so it'll alternate between them. Into the pulverizer, now if I pulverize stuff, if I pulverize cobblestone, let me find cobblestone. So sand does that. If I wanted to get sand, I can pulverize it. So I pulverize cobblestone, it turns directly into sand? Really? Are we sure about this? Are you sure? Really sure? What about gravel? Gravel. Oh yeah, okay, that's what yeah, all right, I was right. So the cobble gets turned into sand and gravel. The gravel goes down into another section, but you'll see as it gets built. I'm like pretty sure that, well, this is how I built it in the other one, so, and it seems to be working, so I'm assuming that it will in fact work like I had planned. So that cyclic assembler goes there. We have the other pulverizer going here, and then we'll have that last furnace is going to go here. So the idea is out of this guy is going to come sand, which will go into here, and then that will get turned into a multitude of different items. We're going to be turning it into, well, sandstone, right? We get 4 sand. 4 sand makes sandstone. Sandstone will get put out the bottom and the side, and when it goes into the pulverizer, it'll get pulverized back into sand, as well as outputting niter, which will go down the side. When it's done doing that, if it's not doing that, if it makes other sands, the other sand will come down, and it will either go into our furnace to make glass or straight into another chest to stay as sand. And we could make it loop back up to the top should we want, and then go on its merry way, so on and so forth, forever and ever, ad infinitum. Now, the cool part about this is we're going to configure this using Ender IO instead of the thermal expansion pipes, like in the original design, to try and get a little more oomph out of our design. So let's go ahead and grab item conduits. I have 3 there. Do I have any more stashed away? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're going to want to be in bat form for this. And these guys are going to need power. So to give them power, let's go into the wall here. Oops. Hey. Okay, so that one's like that. These all need power. Well, the end guy doesn't need power, but we'll pretend like it does. And connect it all the same. Okay, so that guy's going to be like that. Now, we do need storage options for these guys, and I'm thinking I'm going to use a barrel for all that storage. And we're going to dig down a layer here under the floor. And then I need to go out to here-ish. It's fine. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Now we're going to dig all the way over to our power thing. And then we can run that line. Easy, easy, please. And the nice part about doing it this way, too, is that you don't have to worry about mob spawning, because it's a 1x1 space. I think I said that before when I was running the power line for the other stuff there, but... Come on. Okay. And, of course, because this is Ender IO, we can come back along here later, should we desire, and we'll be able to, no problem, get everything wired up the way we desire. So we're going to run power like that. Come on, let me get there. There you go. Right? These all have power. Perfect. Excellent. They're all powering up except for that redstone furnace, because I did not power it up. Okay, so that guy's powered. Beautiful. All right. Now we can hide all this cabling later with aesthetic stuff and whatnot. Now we're going to need to configure these guys. So let's blank that out. And we're going to want to tell this guy, so it's going to be pulverizing cobblestone. And we're going to want it to go... how do I want to make it work here? So we're going to have this guy coming out and this guy being... come on, give me the configurator. There you go. Insert. Priority. Same. Usual insert. Okay, so that guy will be going boop, 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 back and forth between. This guy is going to output straight down, and we're going to make this... We're going to have to get a little fancy with our coordination here, but that's okay. We're going to make the down be whatever, like extra cobblestone and whatnot, that's going to come out of here. Like if we're pulverizing cobblestone, what do we get? No, I want pulverizer. Macerator, nope. Nope, there it is. So this will get turned into sand, and 15% it's going to be turned into that guy, gravel. Okay, so we're going to make it go strictly out this side, orange. No chance of coming out the other sides. Alright, I can dig that. And then it's going to come down like this and have two chests. One will be cobblestone, one will be the other thing. And that's cool. And we can configure these using our hand crescent hammer. Be like, no, don't connect. Yes, I want you to connect. Don't want that connect there, but that's fine. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to actually wire this thing up, and I'll get some barrels and put those barrels down here, and then we'll be back in just a short moment. Hey guys, we're back, and I'm just about finished wiring this guy up. Let's go around like that, and that should be the end of this. And I've separated the lines for now as we're getting the system rolling. Okay, could you let me? This version of Ender can be temperamental with where you're clicking. But everything should be good to go. So what's going to happen is, like I said, this will make cobble. Cobble will get pulverized. Any excess of the gravel that gets created will go in here. The rest will go in here, which will output sandstone, which will get going into that barrel, into the pulverizer to be pulverized into sand and glass, and the niter will go there, aka the cobble works. I will put the link to the original Reddit post in the description of this video for reference for people if they want to make their own. If you've never been on the FTB subreddit, I highly recommend it. It's a really awesome place to see a lot of cool builds. But let's make sure that guy's set. That guy's good. You're correct, as are you. Okay, so we're going to need to make ourselves two things. And those are buckets. Unless I have another bucket somewhere. No, okay, that's fine. We're going to make another bucket. Craft mode. Oop. Okay, grab 3 iron to make ourselves a bucket. Like that. Sure. Okay, let's go grab what we require. And then one of those things, we'll fly for this, is water. Blink. And the other one is lava. Which, oh, no, that's the wrong spot. We're going to take that from our drum. Alright, let's fly back up and see this bad boy in option. I need to get something to get rid of all these mobs. If at all possible. And, like, the zombies are getting smart, man. Like, I've got this ugly little protrusion here because I thought I'd got this lit up enough that they weren't going to path from the other side of the house. But I was over here crafting, and they came not only across the whole roof, but over the treetops in order to get their way inside. They very much wanted my bum. And they almost got it, because I was in bat form hovering there with only 3 hearts. But let's go here, view, and ta-da! And you make cobblestone forever. None into our pulverizer yet, though. Oh, because we didn't set input. There we go. So pulverizer, that guy, he's making smooth stone. This is now infinite. These are now free resources as far as I'm concerned. We never, ever have to worry about them. Ever. Ever. Now I need to make this area look a little pretty, but this is our cobble works. Look at that, already working. And that's going to put pulverized. It'll make glass, which it's going to dump. It's not perfect. Can I put this? Oh, round robin mode. Ah, there you go, round robin mode. And I'm going to do the same for this one here. Put you to round robin mode as well. So it evenly distributes between the two of them, right? This guy is strictly going to pick up the excess gravel as it's made. Like, it's really no other choice in the matter. Gravel's going to go down there. So what we're going to need... we need to make an item filter. Upgrade really quickly then. Item filter. Item. Basic item filter. Which is just for paper around a hopper, which I don't have any more hoppers. Okay, so we need that. 8, okay. Got that guy, and I think we have everything else. Oh, we only have one bit of paper, don't we? That's a problem, unless I've got more stashed. No. Okay, so we need paper. That's relatively easily fixed. Let's go grab some paper. Or some reeds. See, look at that. Plenty of reeds around. No need to panic. Hey, those trees look different. What are you? Oh, no, they're just different biomes. That's why. I was like, you don't look normal. Why are you not normal? Well, they are normal. They're just different colored leaves. The way. You know what we need to make? We need to make an animal farm. Maybe that's what we'll do next episode. Okay, there we go. Next episode, we'll make ourselves an animal farm. Several animal farms if we need be. If we need be. That's not even English. Oh my. Evidently, I'm tired because I'm not even making sense anymore. Let's go like that guy. We'll keep the last 3 sugar to ourselves. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we need to make... we need to make the hopper first. Generally advisable. That. Hopper. 2, 3, 4. And filter. There we go. Basic item filter. Now, as much as I miss the old Ender IO style here, this is nice. It works quite well. Beautiful. So that's not going to go anywhere that it's not supposed to. Why are you not taking sand? Oh, because it's whitelisting that. I want to blacklist you. There we go. There we go. Now it's behaving normally. So that'll get all of our sand, which will be pretty quick to get the sand. This will get whatever. We might be able to increase its stuff here. I'm not even sure how we can configure it to make it run faster, but I think that's a thing that's possible. So we could even like upend this even quicker. Now the cool start is we could make these round robin mode with this and pass the what do you call them? These guys, the sandstone up into there if we had too much of it. Like we're like, oh man, we have too much sandstone. That's fine. We'll just run that secondary into that guy, and so on and so forth. Like we could just take all this and dump it into there. And even if it's sitting in those barrels, we can do that, no problem. So this guy's automated completely now, and he'll just run forever for free, except for power draw. Which, let's go take a look at how our power system's doing, whether or not we need to increase it. I don't think we do. What's our net loss right now? Nothing. We have a net nothing, because we have way too much stuff. Put you in there. Perfect. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today, guys. As always, if you liked the episode, do leave a like. It helps me out tremendously when you guys do that for me. Any comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. Do not be afraid to click on the description box links for more videos that I have done. I promise they're funny, or at least they're my attempt at being funny. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye!